she told us from the very beginning, just hearing our gratitude for what Landon did for Mike is helping her deal with her grief of losing Landon. And he's our hero. He's their hero. It's just sad that.
Yeah. I mean, I am so grateful. I hate the way it happened. You know, a 19-year-old, your whole life in front of you, and bang.
Yeah.
But, you know, evidently it was God's will. And, you know, I just even, he's my brother.
Right. That's incredible.
So, and when we went up to his grave the other day, I stopped at the flower shop, and I knew Katie told me his favorite color was purple, so I got a lavender rose, I guess, the closest they had, and we just wrote a note and said, you'll always be part of our family, and then brothers forever. I just look at what Landon just did, you know, 14 different people.
I think.
Because one gentleman got his pancreas and his kidney.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So 14 different people he touched. And, you know, he gave me a second chance. My friends asked me, you know, can you tell you had a liver transplant?
Yeah.
I said, right now, no, because of the discomfort I'm in right now.
Gotcha.
The one thing I can tell, which was awesome, and the doctors didn't know this, is I was using a cane to walk around because I still had that pain in my legs with the fluid. And they didn't know whether, with that fluid sitting in there all this time, if it did permanent nerve damage to my groin and my thighs and everything else. So they weren't sure. It could have been just the same, or I could have been walking with a cane. And well, we were down there at the hospital, and I was recuperating, and we would have to they wanted us to take walks around the hallway. You know, you'd see everybody that just had a transplant up exercising and everything. And the one time I said to her, I said, it was like 20 feet to go from where we were to my room, and I said, I had my cane with me, and I just picked up the cane and started walking. And I had no pain. And I had no limp. So then the next day, we went a little further. And then by the end, when I got out of there, I was walking the whole hallway lap with no cane. We're hopefully here by, you know, the end of the month or something like that. We can all hook up together.
That's What do you think that will be like?
I don't know.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Definitely very emotional.